Can we do everything at Universal's Islands of Adventure? Well, today, that is exactly what we are trying to figure out. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. And let's go. What's up, cool people? Thank you guys so much for hanging out today. Today, we are here at Universal's Islands of Adventure, trying to ride every single ride. But I woke up a little bit late this morning. So because of that, you can put the onus on me. I'm the problem. It's me. We are using single rider and we're using regular queues. We do not have Express Pass this morning. Can't wait to try it though and see if we can hit everything. I think there are quite a few we can hit with pretty decent single riders. So we'll even be riding things like this today. So can't wait. Let's go. If you sleep in, first of all, don't panic. Like, that's not the end of the world. And I didn't sleep in that much, but slept in enough for it to be a problem. And then also, there are other options for you to do. Like today, we wouldn't have to go to Universal. Mark was like, well, we could just go to SeaWorld. It would be fine if we did that because we're right across the street from SeaWorld anyway. But I was like, no, let's just stick with it and we can come down here. So there's a lot of options of things that you can do to try to make things a little bit better on yourself. All right, we've got 3 minutes to get in. We're not going to make it right to rope drop, but we're discussing strategies on how to make up some time this morning. I see her in front of us. Yeah, much longer lines for everything this morning because we're here late. Now, today we are using multiple methods to get everything done at Universal's Islands of Adventure. So today we are going to be riding every single coaster, but we are going to be using single rider lines and we are going to be using just our regular standard queues. Now we are headed first right through Seuss's Landing. We're headed back to try to do things a little bit opposite. Seems like most people run to Hagrid's first and then go to Velocicoaster. So we're thinking the lines are going to even out just a little bit. So we're going to start out with Velocicoaster instead and then move over to Hagrid's. We may do single rider line, we'll have to see, but let's go. Velocicoaster has a delay right now. So we're going to go hit Flight of the Hippogriff instead and then head over to Hagrid's maybe shortly after that. Let's go. Once again, just the things you have to overcome when you're at a theme park. Ooh, this says 60 minutes. Should we do it?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to hit lines like this all day.
Well, we've just got to do it, right? Flight of the Hippogriff, our first ride of the day. Let's go. I think the Express Pass thinks this is a 60-minute wait, but I do not think it's actually a 60-minute wait by any means, which is definitely good. I didn't realize how great of a video you could get of that from the queue. Thought you just had to ride the ride. I think they maybe had higher brush here before. There's no way this is a full 60-minute queue. This is not terrible at all. It has been 13 minutes and we are almost on the platform right now. Unless something drastically changes, this will not be anywhere near a 60-minute wait. Mark pulling out the great choices here to come to Flight of the Hippogriff. I was skeptical, I'm not going to lie, but this is way better.
It's such a low capacity ride that you gotta hit this
hit it now before it gets massive lines. Yeah. Man, another spot where you can see it really well. I didn't see that at all last time. I don't know if these bushes were just really big or what, but...
How many?
Go ahead and cool down in your lap.
And here it comes right now. Let's go. All right, first ride done. We are now on our way to Forbidden Journey. I wanted to say Flight of Passage.
Flight of the Journey.
Flight of Passage to Forbidden Journey. I always forget this one's name. And we're going to hit this with single rider. Yes, well, the last several days it's been like just nothing. So very, very easy to hit. So we're just going to hop on this really fast. Let's go. Such a cool queue. man, the express lanes are just massive today. Everywhere. Not quite a walk-on today, but everything but a walk-on. And not terrible at all. That in comparison to even the express lane that we just passed, I mean, that express lane was ridiculous. That would have been a very long time to wait. So this is crazy. All right, and here we go. Whoa! All right, so much fun. That's a great ride. I just love all of the effects of what they do. But now we are off to our next ride. And that's been 2 in the last half hour, so that's pretty decent. All right, we are headed off to Jurassic Park River Adventure. We're gonna hit that this morning before it gets too hot. It's not gonna be like hot today. It is January after all. But today will be one of the warmest days. I think we've seen anything from like 68 to 70, something like that today. So yesterday was 62. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to come here, because we've got a few water rides we got to hit, and I'd rather it be on a warm day rather than a cold day to hit those. So, all right, let's go. This is a great memory for me, feeding my dad to that dinosaur. All right, and I think this circular building right here is Jurassic Park River Adventure. There goes Velocicoaster. Let's go. This might actually be perfect. The sun is just now coming out too. It says a 5-minute wait. Jurassic Park River Adventure, here we come. Now this is the only water ride Mark is going to be joining me for, because he is not a big fan of water rides. I love water rides. So I'll ride more later. But don't worry, he'll be joining us once he leaves for a minute. So, which one do you have this? The Voyage. Nice. He's got so many great t-shirts. All right, well, we are wet. My legs, my lap, I guess, is very, very wet right now.
The whole wave coming.
Yeah. Went right over our faces. That's what you get in second row, though. At least it's not everywhere. We're not completely drenched. So, and the sun is out now, so that's nice. So hopefully it'll get even a little bit warmer than it is right now. And we'll be able to dry off just a little bit. So let's keep going. Here we are at our next ride. Skull Island, Reign of Kong. Flight of Hippogriff only took us 17 minutes to get onto earlier today. Forbidden Journey only took us 7 minutes in line to be able to ride that, well, to be able to get into that. Of course, the ride took a little bit longer. Actually, I think the ride is longer than 7 minutes. So, and Jurassic Park River Adventure took us 2 minutes.
Very quick. Walk on.
That's been really good for us. So that's been 3 down in the last hour now. Now, we came in a half hour late, so that's starting at 9:30. It says 45 minutes now in here. We are waiting for just a little bit of time here. So far we've already waited just a little bit, but you can see it is a pretty popular ride. And it's grown fairly quickly today. But honestly, I think this is the best part of the ride. This animatronic is absolutely crazy. I love it. I swear she is a real human. She's also absolutely terrifying in the best way. Whoa. That's horrifying. Can you imagine seeing that in the wild? All right, and we are here. Do need some 3D goggles here once again also. Again, it's kind of my gripe with Universal. It's too many 3D attractions. What's been your favorite ride?
Actually, we didn't try any other ride, you know.
No rides yet?
Yeah.
This is the first one?
Up to now, it's the Hulk roller coaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Hulk has been your favorite so far.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. On our way in, let's go.
Get around the Great Wall. Don't that speed on. Hey, Betty, come back. We called everyone back. Nobody move. Don't even breathe.
My verdict is that is much, much more fun than the Fast and the Furious ride of the same thing. Yes. Well, yeah, the story's fun. Yeah. And that animatronic at the end of King Kong is incredible. And that's very much like a throwback to all of the different King Kong attractions that they've had ever since, like, I think like the 40s or 50s or something like that. Like they had one giant head animatronic from one of the original movies even. So there's just been a lot of giant head animatronics of him that they've used in the past. So I love that. That is such a classic thing to see. I think it's really cool. All right, next on our little journey is some water rides. And Mark is going to go take a little real R&R here while I capture a few things. So hopefully these won't have massive lines. We'll have to see. I'm assuming they won't because it's still fairly cool out. First we have Dudley Dooright's Ripsaw Rapids or Falls. I mean, which honestly is probably my least favorite of all of the water rides here at Islands of Adventure. Now, this queue is always just a little bit confusing for me on where you actually enter from. Okay, I think it is over here. I just always think this is Express Pass. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. I hate waiting for massive amounts of time on this, so a 5-minute wait will be perfect. All right, let's go. Wow, this is a complete walk-on. Last year I did this and it was not anywhere near this fast. I waited for a long time just in this room alone last year. And this year I'm just booking straight through it. Which is perfect because I have a lot of attractions to get through today. Hopefully we'll have the same thing happen on Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges also. Wait here, they'll let you in when it's time. Number 2, let's go. Oh no, they're having technical delays. All right, they're clear to load. We'll ride this thing out. That didn't take a whole lot of time, so that's good. So instead of 5 minutes, that was 15 minutes, but I can deal with that, that's fine. Here it comes. Let's go. Look at what I do for your entertainment. I am just absolutely sopping wet every single place. This is ridiculous. It's not even that warm out either. So I am quite wet right now. Let's see if we can get this thing to dry just a little bit. But then we still have to do Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges, which I suppose if I have to do it, I might as well just do it right now, right? All right, it's time to hit the bathroom. Maybe dry off just a little bit, but so I don't pee my pants. When it's this wet, it's crazy. All right, and it is now time to finish up with Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Barges. which hopefully will not have much of a line at all, if anything. So let's go. It says a 10-minute wait. It says a 10-minute wait, but I think it's actually a walk-on. It is taking us a very weird way. So this was always a really fun ride when I was a kid. I don't know why it's taken me all the way around it, literally. I've never seen them do this before, but whatever. I guess it'll get us there, right? That's all that really matters. I don't mind looking at this stuff. I actually think it's kind of cool. We've got this little spot here where you can buy things. If you want express, you go over here, but that's not me. The Rough House. Prepare yourself. You will get soaking wet. This reminds me of my childhood. It always does coming here, but oh my word. How far are they making us walk? This is craziness. It's like a gauntlet. I think we're finally going down now. Complaint office. Oh my word. There's still more. I have seen the entirety of this place. Last year it was like one spot. You came in right through here and went around. This is like a maze. This is absolutely ridiculous. Now we're finally going down. Okay, this is better. During spring break, I remember the lines for this were just insane. So yeah, last time we literally walked in through this door and walked down. That would have been much better for today. All right, I was already wet. They had a lot of, actually, the effects turned off, which was surprising to me, but also kind of okay with me too. The thing that I love about that ride, Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges is so fun because, not because of how wet it gets you, but because of the speed you get going down some of those rapids. The rapids can be really, really fast, and that's part of the fun of it. It's really, really fun when you start going and you're just spinning like crazy. I love that. It is one of my favorite things to do. So definitely love it because of that. And really, I've never had any other rapids, like even the rapids at Cedar Point. Like there's nothing that compares to what this one does. This one has such speed, such fun in it for you. That's really why I enjoy Popeye and Bilbo's, Popeye and Bluto's Bilge Rat Barges. That is hard to say. So now I'm gonna go grab some food. Mark has already gone to grab some food, and we're gonna go get some stuff and kind of relax for a minute, and then we'll continue on with our day. Let's go. Comic Strip Cafe. Now I'm trying to give myself just a little bit of this sweet Florida sun, but I don't know that it's working. It's too overcast, I think, today for it to actually be working, unfortunately. But we'll be headed into Comic Strip Cafe in just a second here anyway. How's the relaxing been? I got very, very wet. Just here, I ripped it apart because they didn't cut it up, which is weird. It's actually pretty good pizza though. It's better than the puffy pizzas at Disney. I like the crust on it. Look, it's Captain America. We're looking for some popcorn before we get on to Spiderman. Okay, Spiderman has a single rider line. I was wondering if it would. It's an 80-minute line otherwise. But single rider should be pretty good because they should have lots of extras. Although it might be long. I don't know. Oh, this is quite a long single rider line, but I think it's actually still moving pretty fast and way faster than 80 minutes. All right, we're right up here on the platform now. Not sure how long that took, but I'm getting on right now. Let's go. Right past where we just were waiting. And out to see if we can buy a charging cord too. Dr. Doom's Fearfall. Now usually there are two sides to this, so usually you don't have to wait too long. 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is reasonable, but I'm looking also for a single rider, but I don't think there is one. Do single rider. Single riders wanted. Follow the signage. Please wait here for assistance for single riders. Let's go. He said row 1 on the left. So right here.
Go inside.
Spiderman single rider for 26 minutes, and now the doors are open. Let's go. It's kind of funny, if there was ever theming on a ride that they kind of cheaped out on, it would be this one. Like that, it's just sponge paint. That's all it is. Like, it's like they were like, okay, get some team members to help. We're just gonna sponge paint this thing. I don't know that I've ever been in here before. I don't remember ever seeing this. Arcade here. It's open to Marvel character dining. That's cool. I found some characters. All right, so we are now hitting Storm Force Acceletron. It says a 10-minute wait. That's reasonable. Let's get into this. So Dr. Doom's Fearfall was definitely very fun. It's a simple kind of a ride. It just shoots you up and then drops you back down, essentially. It lasts for just a couple seconds. It's not very long at all. But it was still fun. Pretty simplified, and not like anything that like made me feel particularly sick or anything like that either. Probably can't hear me, but that was a 15-minute wait. Let's go. Okay, from getting our stuff all the way until getting rid of our stuff or getting our stuff back out of the locker and the disabled locker, that it took us 50 minutes to do all of that. And to ride the ride, all of that. But on the app it says 45 minutes for Hulk. So maybe we saved like 5 minutes, possibly. But that's okay. It's not terrible one way or another. We are headed now to the, what's it called? Is it this? Carroseussel. Carroseussel. So let's go get on this. Now it's time for all our Dr. Seuss stuff. And then we have the biggest ride still left for us to complete. I have no idea why yesterday there were so few people here, and today it just feels packed to the brim today. No idea why. It is a nice day, so maybe just everyone was like, well, we'll go on the nice day. So maybe tomorrow will be fewer people, but I don't know. Cat in the Hat is 15 minutes. Once we're done with these, we could hit popcorn right here.
Smell it.
Get that? Yeah, it smells really good. I have not done Cat in the Hat in years, like since high school. So it'll be fun to do this. I like the way they make it all look in here. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we two. And I said how I wish there was something to do. I know it is wet and the sun is not sunny, but we can have lots of good fun that is funny. No, 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 said the fish. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out. I love a good dark ride. It's been a 7-minute wait. Not bad at all. All right, looks like it's gonna have been right about a 10-minute wait by the time that we actually get on. Right now it's sitting at right about 9 minutes. All right, that is now 11 rides that we have done today. And we are headed now to the carousel. Let's go. This is cool, the Lorax. Is this the line? You just walk through it? Well, I like it, that's cool. You need a sneed. This is cool, I've never walked through here before. Oh my word. All right, 15 minutes for the Caroseussel. And we might get right on, actually. This is perfect. Looks like we're gonna get on immediately. All right, cool. Well, which one should we ride? These?
No matter your age, no matter your height, it is required to have your seatbelt buckled in tight during our entire spin. So once you find that perfect piece to ride, please.
Caroseussel. I've never ridden this one before. Let's go. All right, and here it goes. Woo! Let's go. He's taking it very seriously. And we are done. That is now our 13th ride of the day. And it's only 3 o'clock. The single rider lines, those are what have really done us well. Except for the last one that we did. Really didn't help a whole lot. All right, 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. It says it's a 20-minute wait. Oh, now it says it's 35. When did that happen?
Thank you for your cooperation and have a fantastic day. Ladies and gentlemen, quickly in the 1 fish, 2 fish line.
It has been 30 minutes to get onto 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish.
A wonderful adventure where you won't stay dry. Come on in and buckle up tight. Stay in your seat and enjoy your fish flight. Welcome, boys and girls, to our fishy ride. A wonderful adventure where you won't stay dry.
Most exciting ride at Universal Studios right here. Although we might get wet. Apparently you can get wet, so.
Go all the way up.
Now you can fly low or high, anywhere. Give it a try. You head to toe.
It's exactly like
Now
yesterday's.
hear this, all fish that fly. Follow me, and you'll stay dry. 1 fish, red fish, up, up, up. 2 fish, blue fish, down, down, down.
Belt and exit
He
your
says
seat.
that was
Don't
just
run,
mean.
skip,
It was.
hop, or jump. Just walk on your feet.
There's wrong instructions.
We got some characters over there. We got the Grinch, and is that the Lorax? I don't remember which one that is. Or is that Sam? I think that might be Sam. All the books you can read. Sneetches in. The High in the Sky Seuss Train Trolley Ride. I have never done this, but I've always wanted to. It's very People Mover-esque. So, 45 minutes for this, what? But we're gonna go get popcorn so that then we have something to munch on while we wait. So let's do that. It's snack time for the High in the Sky. What is it? Seuss Train Trolley Ride. There's the Grinch. Then it tells you the story. Now the Starbelly Sneetches had stars upon theirs. Yeah, it could be a lot longer, huh? I wonder if this is really 45 minutes. I have never even walked back here before, and that's a travesty because I love People Mover type rides, and that's essentially what this is, but with a story with it, which is fun. I love how even with the railings, they're all different curves. Nothing's just a plain straight line. Row number 5. First time on the High in the Sky trolley, pie, whatever, I don't know. And a 30-minute wait for the trolley, the High in the Sky trolley. Let's go.
Here in Ring 1, in the Ocean of All, is a sight most amazing. A walrus named Rolf, who can stand on 1 whisker, this wonderful Rolf. On top of 5 balls, 2 tennis, 3 golf. It's a marvelous trick if I say so myself. And while this wild ruckusing goes on below, at the top of the tent, look, the star of the show.
If you want stars like a strawberry sneeze, oh my friends, you can have them for $3 each. Just pay me your money and hop right aboard.
You must not hop on Pop.
Do you like green eggs and ham?
I do. I like them, Sam. I like these green eggs and ham.
You'll never learn. No. You can't teach a Sneetch.
But McBean was quite wrong. I'm happy to say that the Sneetches got really quite smart on that day.
Well, that felt pretty short for a 30-minute wait, but still was fun. Like, I enjoyed it just for the view, but yeah, not particularly long. Oh well, let's go to our next spot. We have the 3 big boys that we gotta finish up now. We have Velocicoaster, we have Hagrid's, and we have the train to take us back to Universal Orlando. Once we've done all 3 of those, then we will have been done. We'll count how many hours it took us to do it all. So let's go. Come in for some sweeties here. Oh, they know kids are gonna be coming in here. Oh, and they know I'm gonna be coming in here. Oh my word, those look delicious. Okay, let's go before I gain weight. Smells crazy good, and I'm not usually a sweets guy either, so that's saying something. But we are on our way to go get some butterbeer, so that'll make up for what we didn't get in Sweeties. I love this area. I think it is one of the most beautiful spots of Universal Orlando and have thought that for years. The problem is, I don't know that they ever really knew what to do with it. And Harry Potter really ends up being a much better replacement for this land. I fully expect that they'll be getting rid of it fairly quickly. So quick change of plans here. First we're gonna go hit Velocicoaster. I think this will just kind of get us into Harry Potter, and then we can finish up our last 2 rides there. But then we can get a daytime ride on Velocicoaster for today. So let's go grab that, and then we'll go grab some food over in Harry Potter Land. Yes, I know it's called the Wizarding World. I don't always use the right terms, okay? You have to make your peace with that. Looks like it's a 115-minute wait, something like that. Or maybe single rider will be open. I'm not quite sure which way we'll do. 135 minutes is maybe a bit more than I want to spend, but it's what I've got to do. So that's where we're headed. Let's go. Let's see if maybe it is actually 135 minutes or not. It may not be. But I don't know. They have quite a bit of the line open, don't they? Yeah, I can see how this is 135 minutes. But it'll be a really cool view when it comes by too, though, so I can deal with that. It's not too hot of a day, so. Clocked in at 2 hours and 18 minutes. He has the timer. It's crazy. So that was a very, very long haul. We're gonna go grab something to eat and something to drink. Probably some beer. What is it called? Butterbeer. That's it. And we'll see what Hagrid's is like here in just a little bit. All right, fish and chips at the 3 Broomsticks, and we've even got a butterbeer Doesn't look particularly good. This is very, very good. And I love the little bit of lemon over the top of the pieces of fish. So let's go. First of all, those fish and chips were very greasy. Secondly, this is absolutely delicious. It really gives me my grandpa's Werther's vibes. So it gives me like all the vibes of childhood. The thing that's really amazing about it to me is the top, this foam part, is really, really sweet. It's delicious. But then underneath this stuff is a little bit more bitter. I wouldn't really even call it bitter, but it has a bit more of a bitter edge to it. Kind of more herbaceous, that kind of thing. So the mixture of both of them is really sweet, but not overly sweet. And that's why it's so good. Like Disney has tried to do a couple different things, like their blue milk and things like that. Also at Gaston's Tavern, they have probably the most comparable type of thing to this, which is like a beer with like a head on it, but like it's not alcoholic. And none of them even comes remotely close to as good as this is. These are absolutely superior by a long shot. It's worth getting one just to try it. Also, it looks like we're going to have a 2-hour line potentially. There's a really good chance of that. And we have an hour and a half until park closing. Now, we were still going to ride the train over to Universal Orlando, but looks like we're going to miss that tonight. If you bought a ticket for this park anyway, you wouldn't be able to ride the train if you were just at this park. So I'm still going to count it as a win. But it does look like we will definitely get onto Hagrid's. It's going to take us quite a bit more time than it took at Universal Orlando, though. We did take a little bit of time, though, to eat and to do some relaxing today. So maybe that, would play a part in it. But we still were able to do everything in both parks in one day. Oh, yeah, I forgot to say, we rode front row in Velocicoaster. And it was very, very, very fun. It did pinch a bit more for me. I didn't love that. But also front row, you can see every element that's coming in front of you. So it was really easy to kind of prepare your body to go for it. And it was a really fun ride. Like front row, I like that probably better than any of the others. There are still a few of the things that just kind of take my breath away. But that's also just part of the elements that, like, it's a crazy ride. So that's part of the reason why I like Hagrid's more than I like Velocicoaster. Okay, what's the official number? Hour and 2 minutes. All right, we got front row. That was so much fun.
First time on the front row.
Is it yours?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it was just kind of perfect timing. So everything in total took us an hour and 8 minutes to get on Hagrid's in the regular line. That doesn't actually seem like the worst thing ever. Now we're headed over to Hogsmeade if it's still open. I'm not totally sure, but we're gonna try it. So surprise, surprise, we do actually get to do every single thing here in Islands of Adventure, even though I really thought we probably wouldn't get to. I said it was an hour and 30 minutes, or 2 hours and 30 minutes, right?
2 hours
Sorry.
and 10 minutes.
Yeah, 2 hours and 10 minutes. 130 minutes.
I found that they grossly overestimate that.
Well, I'm glad they grossly overestimate it. So we've actually officially done it 2 days in a row. Although yesterday we had more time in the evening still left. Today this is going to take us overall, well, I guess we'll see how long. But it's going to take us a while. Last time I was here, this was all completely full. I was waiting in the rain on this ramp. And today it's all completely empty at night here. But it looks like we'll actually get over there before the park closes. And then we're headed to a piano bar after that. If you're just wanting to do this as a ride, then this is the perfect time of day to do it, because you're wasting no time at all coming over here, because there's no wait. Usually you're going to wait for a lot of people, but right now we're going to a closed park in 10 minutes. So by the time we get there, it'll be closed. So it's still an experience that we get to do though, which is really fun. And we're back at King's Cross. All right, so thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Go check out Theme Park Mark on YouTube and on Instagram and all that kind of stuff. And thank you for hanging out too.
Fun day.
We were able to do every single thing. Press the subscribe button and press the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's go. I'm a sucker for an arch. I love these New York streets. They're so cool. They're just so detailed and pretty down there. These alleys and stuff. Mel's Diner. I remember seeing the diner at Cedar Point, and I used to call it Mel's Diner because of this place, because this is where I learned to fall in love with theme parks, not Cedar Point. So I have two things I'd like to see. I'd like to see the makeup show back there, and I'd like to see the Bourne Stuntacular. I haven't seen either of those, but yes, this is where that was not, I don't think it was Transformers. I forget what it was. It was like a show ride. I do love this street though. That is a beautiful street. But yeah, I want to say Transformers, but it wasn't Transformers though. The Today Cafe. Universal Studios store. There's a bigger one out on City Walk, so if I'm gonna buy anything, I'd rather buy it there. It actually turned out to be a really nice night. It's not too cold at all tonight. So tonight, that took us 11 and a half hours to get that challenge completed. That is crazy. Bye, Universal Studios. For the Universal Challenge, we left from IOA, and for the IOA Challenge, we left from Universal. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right, or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!